What's going on, guys? BLN437 here, and today we are going to be playing some MLB The Show ring season. Now, I'm playing this game right after my stream, so if you guys haven't checked out the stream from last night, I highly suggest that you guys check it out. I plan on streaming some portion of the night tonight. I don't know when. I was hoping by 10, but I don't think I'm going to get home enough to play by 10, so maybe a little later than that. Hopefully, I can get some games in, but this is a post commentary, it's not live commentary, so I hope you guys are enjoying the change of style here. But I played awful on the stream, and I kind of, I don't know why it is, but I kind of choke on stream, and I kind of don't, but it is what it is. And Hanley Ramirez here against Vida Blue. Now, the one thing about this Vida Blue card is that if you're going to hit this Vida Blue card, you have to sit either fastball, or you're going to have to literally just hit a mistake pitch when he throws the off-speed stuff, because this Vida Blue can absolutely throw gas. And you guys can just see it here, man. He's just fooling me with that fastball, curveball combination. It's absolutely wild. But right there, see, that was the mistake pitch. And Hanley Ramirez drives that deep, no doubt, home run. And Hanley Ramirez will have a lot to do with this game. As we have V-Mart here, but Hanley Ramirez was the big guy here. Got to make sure that you take advantage of all those mistake pitches, and I did there with that fastball. But yeah, as for the stream was nice. I wanted to thank everybody that joined the stream last night, and for the 2 new people that subbed as well. I hope you guys enjoy the content that's going to be released to you guys as well. It was overall fun. I had my girlfriend that came on the stream, so big shout out to Christina as well, and everybody else that showed up, like I said, once again. And wow, that's a great fastball there. We even did a viewer game as well, so if you guys are interested in joining the streams, check them out. We talk about anything. We were literally talking about, I think, Madden for most of the stream, and a couple other things here and there, and then we were talking about I forgot what we were talking about. We were just talking about a whole bunch of things. It was Madden, baseball related, just a whole bunch of stuff. Usually, I'm very chill. I'll talk to you guys about whatever it is that you guys are doing. Struggle in the game while doing so. I literally was awful. I didn't win any BR games. I didn't even win my ranked season game, actually. I think I got destroyed in my ranked seasons game. So, it just so happened to be that I wasn't playing well. And here we got Brooke Robinson. Now, Brooke Robinson, I don't know what to do about Brooke Robinson here. Brooke Robinson, he struggles, and then he kind of hits once in a while. And I've been looking to get this bat going, because if this bat doesn't get going, I'm going to have to start saving up subs and probably invest in the 99 overall David Wright. And I don't want to do the grind for David Wright, just because I don't want to have to pitch a certain amount of innings with Brett Saberhagen, just like I don't want to have to get a certain amount of strikes with Ron Guidry to get the Posada card. But at this point, I'm going to have to grind out that Posada. And I don't know if I want to put Posada on the team, because I'm hitting really well with Victor Martinez, so I'm kind of sticking with V-Mart here. I think that's what I want to do, but we'll see. I'm more than likely going to get the Jorge Posada. And as you guys can see here, Brooke Robertson finally gets himself a base hit after me talking about him not being able to do much. He kind of got a big hit there. Then we once again have a runner on second base, 2 outs, and that just seems to be my kryptonite. Whether it's a runner on second base and 2 outs, or whether it's a runner on first base with 1 out. Either I'm going to hit into a double play, or I'm going to literally just not score that run from second base with 2 outs. And that's the same thing that happened here. Cal Ripken Jr., who's been really hot for me, hasn't done anything so far. And this guy, he hasn't gotten a hit yet, but it's only the bottom of the second inning. We walked Reyes, I believe, in the first inning, when it didn't really hurt me that much. Actually, no, we didn't walk Reyes. I didn't walk Reyes. It was actually an easy 1-2-3 inning. He just this Bob Feller. The one thing about this Bob Feller that I don't like, and I know I'm going a million different directions here, but the one thing about this Bob Feller card that I don't like at all is that he gets to that, like right here, he gets to the 1-2 count, and it's like, okay, I got this guy in a 1-2 count, I'm going to be able to strike him out. And then he starts to make mistakes in location, and it just doesn't work out. And it's like, oh man, I'm back battling this guy in a 3-2 count. I was up 2-1 or 0-2 in the count, and now it's 3-2. Don't want to walk him because he has decent speed. And the one thing about this guy's team, he set it up perfectly with 1, 2, 3, and 4 all having speed. Because even if 2 of those guys get on and the other 2 don't, he can play that run game. He can do a double steal, make me not focus on the batter at hand. And that's one thing about speed in this game that really does you justice. As Cal Ripken here makes a great play, and that's out number 2. So now you have this V-Mart card. This V-Mart card, like I said, decent. If you guys haven't picked him up already, as you guys can see, Bob Feller in a 2-2 count can't close this guy away. It has to be a 3-2 count. Pick him up. He is a solid card. Switch hitting bat. He's slow defensively, and this guy did me a favor here, but very solid. So now Jose Reyes here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Still didn't have a hit here at this point, and I thought, you know what, let me sneak a fastball down at 97. He hasn't been able to hit the fastball. He hasn't really been able to hit the slider either, so let me just start to mess around here, throw another curveball. And I figured, you know what, let me go with the high and inside fastball. He's not expecting it. Now, I did throw the high fastball throughout portions of the game, so I figured that he was going to be sitting on it or waiting for it at some point. Didn't really seem so in this at-bat, and then he gets that nice curveball down in the zone that he took right up the middle, and now I have to worry about Jose Reyes, and that's the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to worry about Jose Reyes. When you have to worry about Jose Reyes, things just go bad. And as you can already see, he's taking big leads with Jose, and I don't want to deal with that. But there he goes with the steal, and he gets him. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, 2-2 count. Lorenzo Cain, 1 out. I'm looking for that strikeout here, and I get a pop-up. And I took it. I was like, you know what? This guy's not going to be able to go to third. We got 2 outs now. I don't really care if he takes third base. If he takes third base, he takes third base. It's really more about trying to execute your pitches here. If I can execute a good pitch here and get this guy out, like I did right there, I don't have to worry about the runner at third base, and I didn't there. And at this point, it's a 1-0 game. I'm not feeling comfortable. Anybody can tell you when it comes to MLB The Show, you're never safe when you have a 1-run lead. Like, you could have a great closer, and you're not safe with a 1-run lead. As Brooke Robinson gets another base hit here, going 2 for 2. I was thinking about going 2, but then I just was like, wow, that's a great throw by whoever was out there in center field. So let me just stick my behind right at first base, and this was kind of the second, or not really the second, this was the big rally that we've had, or like the biggest offensive opportunity we had so far in the game after Hanley Ramirez hitting that bomb. Runners on first and third. Chuck Nasty now up to bat. 2 outs. You know, we have him on the ropes here a little bit. His pitch count is kind of high. It's now at 70 in 5 innings. So I figure, take a couple of pitches and maybe we can see something that we like, and it just didn't work out that way. He threw the fastball twice. I went for it, and then I go for it here the 3rd time, and I was just like, what am I doing, dude? Why am I not taking that pitch? And that's just the mistake that I made. But right here, you can just see he has a problem with that slider. See, that slider right there has just been his kryptonite all game. Now, I don't know if it's just the combination of the fastball being like 97, 98, and then hitting you with that 87, 86 slider maybe looks, even slower than that because his fastball is, so hard. But I don't know. He just had a big trouble and big time just, I don't know. I don't even know the words to say. It's like 4 a.m. here in New York. And he just struggled with the slider. That's all I can really say about that. He just struggled with the slider, and right there I just threw it again, and he did nothing with it. Now this was the changing point in the game. This really kind of made me feel comfortable about going up against Vida Blue. A big error there right left field, and I ended up getting to third on this play. Normally, you would think somebody with 74 speed is getting a third on that play. Maybe 99 speed, 98 speed, but I didn't think Reggie Jackson was going to. I took a huge gamble there, and as you guys can see, I'm still having trouble. But he did take Vida Blue out of the game at this point in the game because he needed to pinch hit in the bottom of the 6th inning to try to at least tie the game or make the game interesting. And Brooke Robinson, who I've just gotten 2 hits with, just doesn't drive in this run here, and that kind of frustrated me because I was like, those 2 hits that he had earlier on in the game, they were nice, but I really could have used that 3rd hit with runner on third base. And right here, I decided to check his bullpen. He has Jonathan Papelbon, and I was like, okay, this is a bullpen that's hittable. It's not going to be anything crazy. And then he does a questionable move here where he walks Cliff Lloyd, lefty on lefty matchup. I guess he wanted to set up the double play, which made sense. But when you have Cal Ripken Jr., who destroys left-handed pitching, and I'm looking to double steal, or not double steal, but I'm looking to stay out of the hit and run here, or the double play here with a hit and run. It just didn't make sense to me, and I made him pay right here with Cal Ripken Jr. driving that ball to left field. And if anybody's been following me on Twitter or just been watching some of my recent videos, you guys all know that I've just been raking with Cal Ripken Jr. I can do anything with Cal. But right here, I decided to go with a 1-1 fastball away, and his cat player just crushed it to left field. He went Oppo Taco on that one. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to take the chance because even though I've pitched well with Bob Feller, and this is probably the best I've pitched with Bob Feller, I'm not taking my chance here. I'm going to go with Felipe Rivero. And the thing about Corey Seager is he hits the fastball very well. His cork is literally like sitting on fastball, sitting dead red on the fastball. So shout out to Bangle for that tip there too. And I just decided, you know what, I'm going to throw him changeups, I'm going to throw him sliders, but I'm not going to throw him any fastballs. He's going to have to hit the off-speed stuff. And he grounded out right there to Hanley Ramirez. And so far, we're up 2-1. And then right here, bam! I was like, nope. And I was like, that was late. And then I was like, that's great. But Hanley Ramirez right around, you know, just fouling everything off, right around this guy, making sure this guy hits a really big home run here, a big home run that gives us a 2-run lead instead of a 1-run lead. Like I said, you don't want to go into the 9th inning with a 1-run lead, and you kind of saw that he was starting to get a little bit desperate here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Once I brought in the big guys, once I brought in Chapman, and ended up Betances and Chapman, you can just kind of see that he was chasing pitches that he normally wasn't chasing in the game, and that's usually where you want to get your opponent. You want to start to get your opponent to start overcompensating for things, especially when you have such a great pen and you have such great arms coming out of the pen. Now, there's usually some guys that will keep their composure and they're not going to worry too much about who you have and what you're trying to throw. But I can tell this guy definitely was, and I ended up getting him with the high fastball. And now we have 2 outs, and like I said, I don't know why I decided that I wanted to bring in Aroldis Chapman here. I mean, he had another pinch hitter in his bench, and it ended up being Cal Ripken, and I was just like, oh wow, well, you know, if he gets a home run here with Cal Ripken, and you know, then he has a tying run coming up to the plate, that might be a big problem. But you know what, we got the quick out here. Once again, the slider was his kryptonite, and we got the win. So GG to this guy, and Hanley Ramirez definitely deserved player of the game. For some reason, it's showing the clip from yesterday's gameplay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not at 744. I think I'm at 779 now. I'm not playing another game now tonight. It's already not tonight. It's pretty much early this morning. It's 5:02 a.m. I've literally been up even after the stream. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Comment as well. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Like I said, I will be streaming at some point later on in the night. I don't know when, but if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys will be notified when I do. And I'll see you then.